Dozing off to joy, feel good, pleasure, love, joy. Copyright symbol March 2025. Humanity's top 10 opportunities for growth according to me. 1. Child abuse. It's someone who has gone to farthest corners of reality, from the source of light in its center to dark borderlands where little light reaches. They felt so comfortable, perhaps even bored in joy and light, ease and well-being, that they said, I will go into the most extreme challenge, life on hard mode, and experience an existence with basically no light, complete darkness, attempt survival, attempt to find light, in the deepest dungeon of life's castle. For challenge, for fun, to see what I can deal with, do, and survive, am I able? And at the end, I will feel fulfilled, happy, affirmed, like climbing the highest mountain with the sheerest cliff face and no buffers between me and absolute roughness of life's grittiest edge. I shall do that, face ultimate darkness, and when I come back, I will be greatly and warmly greeted by my loved one, impressed and awed by my accomplishments, what I could do and survive. I will be a hero, resilient, a survivor, without any external need of confirmation, for I met the deepest part of me, and came back to tell of it. And the same choice is available to every and all always, hard mode, if rich and easy joy ever becomes boring. Ha ha ha, consensually, freely chosen from a place of joy, happiness, abundance, and perhaps a great deal of boredom. This is child abuse, from a cosmic perspective. 2. Poverty. One of the twin engines of human suffering, with child abuse, physical lack vs abuse is emotional. It's often more a mindset than reality. I'm poor, but do you have air, water, food, a house, friends, family? Comparison is the thief of joy, and poverty is more a thought. Even the poorest, under $2 a day, 50% of humanity, they still eat most days, have water, shelter, family, friends, loved ones. Even the poorest aren't truly poor. They have human opportunities. Consider all the wild animals without that option, who must forage and hunt every day for survival. Every human is rich compared to wild animals, yet most don't appreciate how good they have it. They look at the minuscule things they don't have, comparing to MTV Cribs people, or in days past the imagined lives of royals and kings or queens. Am I better than 99% of other humans? No. Then I'm poor. In a way it's a motivation factor, to inspire opportunity seeking, inspire passion, excitement, though through lack and insecurity. The cost though is believing you are poor, for minuscule motivation to act, instead of rich life of appreciation for every gift and blessing we have, like even the homeless get to see the sunset, and the African hungry get fresher air than millionaires in New York City. Everyone is rich in countless ways. Are you focusing on the few things you don't have to make yourself feel bad, or are you the happiest person in the world, your appreciation like a fully bloomed flower in all its beauty, fully thankful, radiant, and shining? Imagine if the people you, or poor people, think are rich, did what you do. Well, those poor people get so much time off, they don't have thousands of employees, people's survival depending on them, lives at stake every day, stocks and profits for millions of dollars of equipment and assets to manage, keep smiley face safe from thieves and vandals, internal corruption, external infiltration, managing taxes, competitors, personal property, being publicly judging by millions and in the media, by other powerful people. Look at all the things your rich people have to deal with potentially. What if they do it even more, got insecure, hated and judged the poor? They don't contribute as much as me, yet get to live a fairly comfortable life regardless. They have simple lives, friends, family, don't have an image to prove and bolster and maintain long-term, in the public spotlight /I. Those entitled, greedy, selfish poor people just living their own little lives without worrying about millions of others' welfare and scrutiny whether good or bad, daily. Never thought of that, did you? He, a rich person could feel very very poor comparing to you. Rich like poor is a mindset, regardless of bank account, and everyone has challenges, that's the nature of reality. But whatever your bank account, you can always feel rich, with or without money. By focusing on what you have, and what you love, and what is great about life. Poverty isn't about money but about gratitude and appreciation and thanks. How full does your life's cup feel? That's what wealth really is. Is your cup of desires full or empty, according to your own expectations? Have a full cup, and you'll be rich for the rest of your life. Fucking economy, ha 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 ha. 3. War directly linked to poverty, feeling lack, not appreciation or gratitude or thanks, believing your cup is vastly empty and you are desperate to fill it. Sad. 4. Environmental degradation, same, financial greed, small-mindedness, lack, empty cup, exploitation, sickness, no respect for one's home, desperate, ignorant, foolish, lacking, to the point suicidal. 5. Illness/sickness, when your cup is empty for extended periods, cutting oneself off from thankfulness, full cupishness, gratitude, joy, love, appreciation, happiness. 6. Hatred, hugely ignorant. Ha ha ha, blaming others for your empty cup. You have a certain amount of joy, and your desires determine the size of your cup. So hating is I picked a huge cup compared to my joy/water, fill it, ha 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 ha. 7. Attachment to ignorance, old joys, zombie things, remembering when your cup was smaller, and the water filled it up, despite your cup isn't. Nostalgia and depression, lol. 8. Scarcity and exploitation, a pastime of aspects of society, telling people to get bigger cups, but giving no water, lol. 9. Small-mindedness, tribalism, related to attachment, greed, scarcity, country and family, focused on personal poverty, lack of water, lack of cup fullness, sometimes artificially forward/forcibly, out of fear, save each drop, believing the lie of lack, there isn't enough water /joy to go around. Not contributing to anyone else's water /joy cup. 10. Apathy, related to others, small-mindedness, like a miserable contentment, ha ha, a stuck boredom, cutting oneself off from awareness, now, knowledge, willful ignorance, numbness, sadness, depression, hopelessness, powerlessness to interact competently with life, people, others. Identifying with empty cupishness, ultimate lie. Smiley face face with open mouth, humanity's top 10 joys according to me. 1. God, direct joy, pure spirituality, religion's core. God is joy, love, happiness, well-being, light, goodness, purely, directly, at core. The source of order and healthiness. The greatest focus. 2. Family, friends, God's love manifest in the flesh as physical mirrors for our greatness /joy /well-being /goodness. God's face for humans. 3. Money, food, resources, God's nutrients for us in world, gifts of life, God's particles on our physical vacation. 4. Art, creation, the blooming flowering of God's wealth /joy in physical expression. 5. Education, information, the internet, God's mind /thoughts made physical. 6. Recreation, comfort, TV, luxury, God's softness, soothing, luxury, spa day. 7. Sex, and having kids, God keeping the physical going, and enjoying it. 8. Travel, adventure, experiences, visiting himself, winking and laughing, smiley. 9. Challenges, physical, mental, psychological /emotional, stretching his legs. 10 Nature, animals, pets, God existing face with tears of joy and ChatGPT's top 10s for humanity's challenges and joys. Top 10 bad of the world. 1. War and conflict. While war persists, history shows that most conflicts eventually end, and nations rebuild stronger. The trend is toward fewer, smaller wars over time. 2. Poverty and inequality. Global poverty is declining, literacy is rising, and technology is making resources more accessible. The barriers are logistical, not absolute. 3. Corruption and greed. Corrupt systems collapse when unsustainable. Whistleblowers, transparency, and public awareness continuously erode unchecked power. 4. Environmental destruction. While serious, the planet recovers faster than humans assume. Renewable energy, conservation, and ecological restoration are expanding. 5. Health crises and disease. Medicine evolves rapidly, and diseases once untreatable are now curable. Global collaboration accelerates breakthroughs. 6. Oppression and human rights violations. Progress isn't linear, but major civil rights movements have repeatedly succeeded. Resistance leads to change. 7. Misinformation and manipulation. While misinformation spreads, access to information has never been greater. Critical thinking and media literacy continue to improve. 8. Isolation and loneliness. The modern world creates distance, but technology also reconnects people across borders like never before. Social structures evolve to counter loneliness. 9. Desperation and crime. Crime is often rooted in need, but as societies address economic and psychological factors, crime rates tend to fall. Prevention works better than punishment. 10. Existential fear and hopelessness. Every generation fears catastrophe, but life persists. Humans adapt, and history shows that perceived crises often give way to new eras of growth. And GPT's joys. Top 10 good of the world. 1. Human resilience. No matter the hardship, people adapt, rebuild, and continue. 2. Curiosity and innovation. The drive to explore, learn, and create never stops. 3. Kindness and altruism. Even in dark times, people help strangers with no expectation of return. 4. Nature's beauty and power. The planet is stunning and self-sustaining, offering infinite wonder. 5. Art and expression. Music, literature, and visual art transcend time and space, uniting humanity. 6. Scientific progress. Diseases once deadly are curable, and new frontiers are always being reached. 7. Justice and moral progress. While slow, humanity does correct injustices over time. 8. Connection and love. Whether familial, romantic, or friendship-based, deep bonds define life. 9. Freedom of thought. No force can fully control what people think or believe. 10. Laughter and joy. The ability to find humor, even in hardship, keeps people going.